Families and guests, may I have your attention? We are about to begin the 152nd commencement ceremony for Shepherd University's master's and doctoral degree recipients. Please welcome the platform party led by President Mary J.C. Hendricks, Faculty Senate President and Mace Bearer, Dr. Larry Daly, and faculty as they begin the opening commencement processional. Please rise as you are able for the candidates for master's and doctoral degrees.
The 2025 commencement for Shepherd University's master's and doctoral degree recipients is now open. Please be seated. Welcome, everyone. I am Mary Hendricks, a proud alumna and president of Shepherd University. It is my great pleasure to congratulate our master's and doctoral degree graduates, as well as their families and friends, on reaching this remarkable academic milestone. On behalf of the Board of Governors, faculty, and staff of the university, and especially on behalf of our graduates, I welcome you, families and friends, to the 2025 commencement exercises for Shepherd University's master's and doctoral degree recipients. We are honored to welcome today's distinguished guest, graduate ceremony commencement speaker and honorary degree recipient, Mr. Peter Loge. I wish to thank the commencement committee members and the many faculty, staff, and student volunteers who worked tirelessly to make commencement a success. We welcome those who are streaming the commencement exercises live via YouTube. We extend a special welcome to those stationed abroad in service to our country, our active duty personnel, and all veterans. And we thank you for the sacrifices you and your families make every day. I would like to thank our police force for keeping us safe and secure at home. Without the sacrifices of our police and military, we would not have the opportunity to celebrate this special occasion. Thank you all. Shepherd has a rich history of having outstanding faculty, and we are honored and proud that Dr. Matthew Cushion, Professor of Mass Communication, was named one of the 5 finalists for the 2024 West Virginia Professor of the Year honor. 7 other Shepherd faculty members have been distinguished with the Professor of the Year statewide honor in recognition of their work in the classroom, on the campus, and in the community. In the past, an additional 8 faculty members have been honored as finalists for this prestigious award. It is given annually by the Faculty Merit Foundation of West Virginia. I would also like to introduce members of the Platform Party who will not be introduced later in the program and ask them to please stand and remain standing for our applause once all have been named. Mr. Austin Slater, Jr., Vice Chair, Board of Governors. Ms. Susan Menser Blair, Member, Board of Governors. Ms. Mina Moore, Member, Board of Governors. Ms. Holly Morgan Fry, Vice President for Student Affairs and Director of Community Relations. Dr. Curtis Adams, Dean, College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences. Dr. Robert Warburton, Dean, College of Science, Technology, Engineering, Mathematics, and Nursing. Dr. Jason Best, Assistant Vice President for Strategic Planning and Institutional Effectiveness. Dr. Larry Daly, Faculty Senate President. Dr. Amy DeWitt, Associate Dean of Student Academic Enrichment. Dr. Mary Hancock, Director, School of Nursing. Dr. Belinda Mitchell, Director, School of Education. And Dr. Richard Stevens, Associate Provost for Faculty Affairs. One final note of business as a courtesy to all graduates and guests. Thank you in advance for silencing all electronic devices so that everyone can fully enjoy this special day. Lauren Friedley, Class of 2025 degree candidate, will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by Catherine Turner, Class of 2026, who will perform the national anthem. Please rise as you are able.
Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through
our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. It is my great privilege to recognize Doctor of Humane Letters honorary degree recipient, Mr. Peter Loge. Mr. Loge, please join Drs. Cherry and Daly here. Probably need it right here. Okay, good. You want to read it together? Sure. No. Dr. Peter Loge is an associate professor of media and public affairs and the director of the School of Media and Public Affairs at the George Washington University in Washington, D.C. During his 30-plus year career, he has led and advised a range of campaigns and organizations, placed the first member of Congress on the internet, served as a senior policy advisor for health care in the U.S. House during the debate over the Affordable Care Act, and was a chief of staff in the House of Representatives. He served in senior staff positions for U.S. Senator Edward Kennedy, 3 members of the United States House of Representatives, and in the Obama administration. In addition, he has led and advised a wide range of campaigns and organizations, including serving as a vice president of the United States Institute of Peace and the founder of Milo Public Affairs. Loge graduated from Emerson College in Boston, Massachusetts, where he won numerous alumni awards. He earned graduate degrees from Syracuse University and Arizona State University, and currently serves on the advisory board of the Bonnie and Bill Stubblefield Institute for Civil Political Communications at Shepherd University. Loge's 2018 book, Soccer Thinking for Management Success, Lessons from Organizations from the World's Game, debuted as a #1 release on Amazon. In early 2019, he launched the project on ethics in political communication to promote the study, teaching, and practice of ethics in political communication. He has lectured about ethics, strategic communication, and soccer thinking at Yale University, the University of the Basque Country, Harvard University, the University of Oregon, Emerson College, and elsewhere. Loge is also the director of the Project on Ethics and Political Communication at the School of Media and Public Affairs, a senior fellow in Augury Lehendakari Center in Spain, and an associate fellow at Timothy Dwight College at Yale University. Mr. Loge, there is no question that you are a tour de force in the public affairs industry, and your work exemplifies the core values of our institution. Our graduates will be inspired by not only your impressive career, but also your leadership and success as they assume their roles as leaders and model citizens. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Shepherd University Board of Governors, I hereby confer upon you, Mr. Peter Loge, the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, that all the rights and privileges attached to this degree be preserved unto him. We have issued this letter patent from our hand, sealed with the official seal of the university. Let's do a picture.
President Hendricks, members of the Board of Governors, thank you very much for this honor. That's quite a thing to listen to about yourself. Graduates of the class of 2025, congratulations. Warning to our interpreters, I'm going off script for just a moment at the start. It's something people like me do in situations like this. When I learned I was getting this honor and was going to be asked to say a few words, I of course bragged about it. I told my friends, this is the kind of thing you brag about. And one friend said, that's great, my mom went to Shepherd. I said, oh, that's cool, what does she major in? She said, nothing, she was expelled because she snuck into the boys' dorms. That was a long time ago and you're graduate students, so I'm sure that doesn't apply, but it's too good a story to not share. Over the past several years, I've gotten to know Shepherd University. I've guest lectured in classes. Feedback, so I can't tell. Anyway, so I've guest lectured in classes. I gave the presidential lecture last fall. I'm honored to serve on the board of the Stubblefield Institute. Thank you for inviting me to be part of your community. Community is a complicated word. Universities talk about themselves as a community of scholars. The Shepherd University website describes the school as a tight-knit community with student clubs and organizations with a strong emphasis on student community service. The MA in Appalachian Studies is specifically designed for community members. Shepherd's not alone. Everybody describes themselves as a community. It's one of those generically positive and imprecise words that shows up in hiring notices and in speeches like this. There are community chess cards in Monopoly, community centers, community banks. There's a sitcom called Community that ran from 2009 to 2015 in which a disgraced lawyer was sentenced to go to community college. None of which says what community is. One easy way to think about community is some imagined we who need to come together to protect ourselves from some imagined them who don't look, sound, pray, love, or vote like we do. That's more like a Netflix zombie apocalypse show than it is a community. Another way to think about a community is as a group of people who think, act, and dress alike. That's a cult. The problem with these definitions is they're based on exclusion. The definition says we are who we are because they are not us. We are defined by what they are not. A positive definition of community is one that starts with who we are together, our connections, our humanity. Community is the most human thing we can do. The Greek philosopher Aristotle wrote that man is a political animal. He didn't mean yard signs and endless TV ads. Not so far as we know. He died more than 2,000 years ago. We don't have all of his writings. What we do know is that Aristotle said that people need to be part of a community to flourish. The polis or the city was central to what it means to be human because being together is what humans, by nature, do. That's more optimistic than zombies or cults, but really not much more useful. One way to make the word community useful is to think about it as a verb rather than a noun. It isn't a place like the student center. A bunch of people huddled together in the Ram's Den hiding from zombies isn't a community. It's lunch. A community isn't a place in which we hide, it is something we build. In this light, a community is like a garden. It's something that we nurture and that nurtures us. Gardens need care and attention. The best gardens have different plants and species. They attract wildlife, bugs, bees, and birds that help foster and strengthen other gardens. Like a garden, a community is something that we create and that creates us. We rely on gardens for food. We find solace in them. We work alone with our thoughts and with our friends and strangers during harvest. We till soil together. We sow and we reap. It is fitting that Shepherdstown is a Bee City, USA. Lovely, not necessarily useful. So let's get specific. Here are 3 ways to foster community. First, Karen Wicker, author of Taking the Work Out of Networking, says she hates networking because it feels transactional and fake. Instead, she remains genuinely curious about other people and she likes to make connections. It's a lot of good advice. It's a terrific book. One of my favorite tips is on the importance of reaching out for no reason at all. If someone occurs to you, let them know. Text, call, Send them a DM, send them a postcard. You are on my mind is a good enough reason to drop someone a note. No one ever got upset because they got a random text from an old friend they hadn't heard from in a while. Nurture your garden. Second, as Wicker writes, don't talk yourself out of the help you need. If you need ideas for recipes, vacations, a good mechanic, a job, career advice, a shoulder or an ear, whatever, ask. Reach into your network. Let people help you as you are willing to help others. Let your garden nurture you. Third, my favorite approach to community is a last-minute invitation. Invite people to get together on the spur of the moment for no reason at all. Say you're ordering pizza and do they want to join? Call someone and say you're going for a hike or a picnic or for jerk chicken at the Mech. They may say no, but asking is nice. And they might say yes. Enjoy and share your garden. There are countless other ways to foster community. Join a recreational sports league or find a regular pickup game. Start or join a book or movie group. Volunteer at your church. You don't have to pick the perfect thing or the best thing. You just have to do something. Show up and invite others to join you. Authentically, honestly, fully show up. When others show up, welcome them. Hand them a paintbrush, pass them the ball, ask what they're reading or watching. Don't ask what they do, don't ask who they voted for, don't ask who they go to church, where they go to church. Offer them a seat at your table. Ask if they can help carry the load. Invite them to nurture and be nurtured by your garden. Invite them to flourish in your community. Because as Aristotle wrote more than 2,000 years ago, flourishing in community is what it means to be human. The only ways to fail are to do nothing, to pick the fruit but not turn the earth, to take without giving, to lock the gate, to fail to make room at your table. Thank you very much for this honor. More importantly, thank you for inviting me into your community. I promise to continue to nurture it as it nurtures me. As you go into the world, do well, do good, keep in touch. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Loge, for the inspiration of your work and your encouraging words to us today. We appreciate your sharing this important day with us. We now move to the awarding of conferred degrees. I would first like to recognize and congratulate those master's degree students whose achievements have earned them Phi Kappa Phi membership, the highest academic distinction that Shepherd University confers. Phi Kappa Phi is the nation's oldest and most selective all-discipline honor society. Membership is by invitation only to post-baccalaureate degree students who rank academically in the upper 10% of all graduate and professional students. And now, would the members of Phi Kappa Phi National Honor Society please stand as you are able and be recognized. Congratulations, Phi Kappa Phi graduates. You may be seated. At this time, I would ask Dr. James Cherry, Chair of the Shepherd University Board of Governors, to please come to the podium. Will the faculty please rise as you are able? Will the candidates for master's and doctoral degrees please rise as you are able?
Thank you. All right, good morning, everybody, family and guests. I present you these candidates whom I know to be sufficient in knowledge according to the ancient and revered customs for the degrees of Masters of Arts, Appalachian Studies, Masters of Art, Curriculum and Instruction, Masters of Arts in Teaching, Masters of Arts in Business Administration, Masters of Education, Educational Leadership, Masters of Science, Data Analytics and Information Systems, and the Doctor of Nursing Practice. By the authority of the Shepherd University Board of Governors, I am pleased to grant these candidates their degrees with all the rights, privileges, immunities, and thereunto pertaining. The graduate and faculty, please be seated.
It is my great pleasure to be the first to congratulate our master's and doctoral degree graduates of 2025, as well as their families and friends on this major life accomplishment. Today is indeed a special occasion for all of us, so that everyone can hear the name of each graduate. Please hold your applause as the names are individually read. After the awarding of degrees, we will ask you to help us recognize our graduates with your collective applause. Will the Grand Marshal now begin to usher our degree candidates? As the graduates make their way to the stage, Shepherd's Brass Ensemble will provide a musical interlude. Please join me in thanking Dr. Scott Hippensteel and the music program for providing music for our ceremony today and for the award-winning performances they offer the campus and community throughout the year.
I will be presenting the degree recipients from the School of Graduate and Professional Studies. Let us now recognize the recipients of the Master of Arts Appalachian Studies degree, who will be hooded by the Director of the Center for Appalachian Studies and Communities, Dr. Benjamin Bankhurst. Jody Ann Davis. Martinique Caroline Gray. Let us now recognize the recipients of the Master of Arts in Teaching degree, who will be hooded by Graduate Program Coordinator Dr. Leanne Johnson. Deborah Elizabeth Burwell. Conchetta Teresa DeLuca Carroll. Alexander Patrick Ferris. Magdalene Gabrielle Gerard. Lauren Diana Hill. Lexi Nicole Putnam. Jesse Shipman. Michelle C. Voigt. Let us now recognize the recipients of the Master of Business Administration degree, who will be hooded by the Dean of the College of Business, Recreation, and Education, Dr. Ben Martz. Matthew Richard Bednarski. Cameron Caldwell. Caitlin Grace Donnelly. Tara Lee Goodall. Amelia Colleen Jenkins. Tanner Lee Lucas. Ty Allen Lucas. Olivia Josette Lundy. Larissa Fatou Mendy. Jenna Michaela Mills. Bokula Fatima Okoleye. Leah Sue Ellen Owens. Giancarlo Antonio Pacheco. Jason Tyler Pennybacker. Leslie Isabella Frost Quadala. Rhonda K. Roman. Olivia Jeanette Rosick. Christopher Joseph Silka. Our final MBA graduate simultaneously earned 2 master's degrees. Let us not only recognize his MBA degree, but let us also recognize him as a recipient of the Master of Science, Data Analytics and Information Systems degree. Dr. Warburton, Dean of the College of Science, Technology, Engineering, Mathematics, and Nursing, will join Dr. Marks for the hooding. John Emmanuel Quadio. Let us now recognize the recipients of the Master of Education Educational Leadership degree, who will be hooded by Graduate Program Coordinator Dr. Ann Wendell. Lauren Page Fredley. James Donovan Morgan Fry. Sierra Nicole Godfrey. Christina Jenny Hens. Christina Taswell Candalis. Janita Luz LaFleur. Katie Rose Lang. Andrea K. Monsma. Matthew Boyd Sneathan. Diana Elizabeth Strazula. Paula Cristina Torres. Anthony Wayne Wright. Robin Yates. Let us now recognize the recipients of the Doctor of Nursing Practice degree, who will be hooded by graduate program coordinators, Doctors Brenda Johnson and Kelly Watson Huffer. Lori Lee Bordeaux. Simone Julianne Hardy. Angel Marie Medina. Ashley Marie Simmons. Families and guests, let us now congratulate the master's and doctoral degree candidates. Catherine Turner will now lead us in singing the alma mater, which can be found in your program on page 2. Please stand as you are able and remain standing through the conclusion of the program.
Close beside Potomac's waters of historic fame stands our noble alma mater, glorious her name. Lift the chorus, speed it onward, loud her praises ring. Hail to thee, beloved shepherd, hail, all hail we sing.
Once again, congratulations to all our master's and doctoral degree graduates and their loved ones gathered in celebration here today and online. On behalf of Hannah Brumbaugh, president of the Shepherd University Alumni Association, we welcome today's master's and doctoral degree graduates as new members of the Shepherd University Alumni Association. The lapel pin located at your seats symbolizes this new status. Please scan the QR code in your program to ensure we have your current contact information. We invite you to join us in the Butcher Center Plaza immediately following the ceremony for a reception in honor of our graduates. An opportunity will be provided for graduates and families to have a commemorative photo taken. We look forward to celebrating with you and your family and staying connected. May graduates, your Shepherd University diplomas are available to be picked up today in the Frank Center Art Gallery. Please note that May graduates must pick up their diplomas in person. I now ask our guests and faculty, in honor of the graduates, to please remain standing at your seats until you are dismissed by the commencement ambassador. Graduates, please follow the commencement ambassador to the graduate reception in the Butcher Center Plaza. I now declare the 2025 graduate commencement ceremony for Shepherd University closed. Let knowledge serve.